Hey guys, so I thought that I had set up my gradebook all the way, but I guess I didn't because it was brought to my attention that the grades were not calculating correctly. So here's how you do this. You log into PowerSchool, and then you need to click PowerTeacher Pro. Then if you go to grading categories, you will see not what I have if you haven't touched this yet. If you haven't touched this yet, then it's going to be district default stuff. And you can't delete them, but you can make them inactive. And so that's what I did. So um, I can delete the stuff that I have, but otherwise, the things that are inactive are the ones with little schoolhouse, which means that the district created them. And because you can't really edit them, I just inactivated them. And then what I did was I pressed the plus sign and category. So this is where you put stuff. Now, this I did this and I thought I was done. So if you're like, oh, I already know this, um, you're not all the way done if you didn't do anything after this. So again, you put this, right? And then I was like, okay, I want to put like 25 because I want my homework to be 25%. That's not how it works. So what we're going to do is you're going to set that up, okay? However you want, whatever you want your categories to be. But there's the next step, okay? If we go to settings, traditional grade calculations, we're going to see a whole mess of things, and it's going to seem overwhelming. So here's what I think this means. Y1. So I think the Y means year, the S means semester, the C means cycle, and the P means progress. And then at the bottom you have E, which and E here, which is the exam, the semester exam. That's a total guess, but that makes sense to me. So for advocacy, I'm not going to have any grades, so I'm just going to close that. Now, here's where we're going to have to do something. So when I click on my first period class, which is street law, I'm going to go to the C1 category weighting, and I'm just going to go over to the pencil, and I want to click that. Here, it probably won't look like this because this is what I have set up. Okay, so in fact, let me click on something I haven't set up yet. Okay, if I go to my second period, US government, cycle 1, total points, I go over to the pencil. Okay, so this is what you'll see. Now, you do not have to do this every single time. Okay, there's a lot of pencils over here and you have a lot of classes. So that would be a lot of work, but check this out. Okay, let's say for US Gov C1, cycle 1, I go here and I'll show you how to do it for the first time. So we're going to press this plus sign. I'm going to click category weighting. And for the homework, personally, I want it to be 25%. So I'm going to put 25. Then I'm going to press the plus sign again. Then I'm going to put category weighting. Because again, these are categories that I have made in the other things. So they're already there, okay? Majors, I want that to be 50% of my grade. Then I'm going to add one more because for me, I have 3 categories and it's classwork. And so I'm going to make that 25%. So check this out, right? It was doing weird math over here, but since all of my weights add up to 100, now they're just percentages. So then you press save. So again, this is just for cycle 1 for second period US Gov. Now here's the trick. Do not press all these pencils. That is too much. You scroll to the top, you press the gear. Look, copy traditional grade calculations. So for instance, let's say for second period Gov, I only did the first cycle. So within the class for second period US Gov, I want to copy cycle 1 because I already did that. And then it says to class reporting term. And I want it to go to all of them except for the exam because the exam is going to be a little bit different. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Validate. Don't worry about this. Look, standards weights. Standards weights regarding like teaks and stuff, but don't worry about that for now. or at all. So I'm copying cycle 1 into progress 1, cycle 2, progress 2, cycle 3, progress 3. Copy. So then if I click on any of these in the second period, if I click on the pencil, it's already there. So one last thing to show you, and then I'm done. If you click the year again, copy traditional grade calculations. So it says to another class. So I know my second period AP Gov is good to go. So I'm going to click the C20. Okay, that's right. Semester 1. And then second period AP Gov. I'm going to click that. To class. The first semester. And then you see how these are all S1, right? So if they don't say S1, you're going to have an error. So either, well, this is just the easier way. Just click semester 1. Then click classes. I want to put all of them except for my advocacy. And so all of my other classes have been selected. And I will go ahead and press validate. So again, we see them copying over. It breaks it down from AP Gov to Street Law, from AP Gov to US History, etc. Actually, I need to go back because I think I already set up my Street Law class. So I'm going to unclick the Street Law, and I also don't need research on here right now, so I'm going to click that. Okay, and then validate, and then copy. So it says it's been copied. So instead of having to press all these pencils, now it should be good. I've never clicked on the 8th period US History B, but I'll click on the pencil now, and it's already there. So if you only have done the grading categories and you had put in numbers and you're like, I'm good to go, no, that's what I thought too. Unfortunately, it can't be as simple as that. But hopefully, that little shortcut will help you set up your classes in like 5 minutes, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. So I hope that was helpful.